Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to What the Fuck After Dark.
Zach's here.
Howdy, howdy. I'm here. Yes, I'm here, and I'm scrambling to do notes because they're not done yet.
I was talking to the audience for a good 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Fun.
Well, because I saw that both you and Megan were on, and I was like, I'll just jump in a chat and I'll start recording, and then hopefully Zach will pop in. But like,
Yeah,
I had a nice little heart-to-heart with the audience, so it's good.
Oh, good.
It's not as interesting as that one time where I was like alone for 10 minutes and I was typing notes and I was just talking to the audience endlessly.
Yeah.
Did that actually make it to an After Dark? Did you keep that whole segment in?
I did not keep all of it. I kept a good chunk of it, but I kept...
Yeah, because there was a little bit of it where I was actually like completely silent.
Yeah, I cut out all the silent parts.
I would definitely have cut out all the silence because it was just me typing.
Yeah, and it was just click.
How you feeling, buddy?
I mean, I'm okay.
All right, well that's good. Okay is
not
better than not okay.
I'm just like my right side has still been like wonky.
Yeah.
And it's been a month at this point. It's like I have an appointment tomorrow
What do you mean?
to like hope.
Your right side's been wonky.
Remember how I thought I had appendicitis?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, sorry.
At this point, it's been a month.
It's been a busy day. Yeah, so appendicitis would have killed you by now.
Yes, absolutely. So I know it's not appendicitis.
So you have a doctor's appointment though?
Well, so I went to the emergency room after a week of feeling shitty.
Yeah.
And
because that was when you thought it might be a hernia, right?
That's when I thought it was appendicitis. After a week of like feeling crappy, I was like, okay, whatever, I'm going to the emergency room. So I did. And they were like, it's not appendicitis. And then like 5 days later, I still felt crappy and then like felt bloaty and bubbly in a way that I didn't feel before. So I went back to the ER and the same doctor was just like,
hey, it's
go home.
Not anything.
It's not anything. Go home. Make an appointment with a physical therapist. You probably have like a weak abdominal wall. And I said, okay. And then it was that, and then that's when I thought it was a hernia. And he's like, it's not a hernia. You're fine. Go home.
Wow.
And so I made the appointment with the physical... Yeah, doctors, right? I made the appointment with the physical therapist, and the physical therapist was like, I don't know what this guy's on. He just wanted to get you out of his ER as quickly as possible. But Your CT scan looks fine. Your blood work looks fine. Like...
Oh, well, then he wasn't on anything.
Yeah.
He at least wasn't lying to you.
Yeah, he wasn't lying to me, but they were like... The physical therapist, or like the sports medicine doctor, was like, take a week of Advil. Like 3 times a day.
Take a fucking week of Advil.
See how you feel. And so tomorrow I have an appointment with the same sports doctor to be like,
I've been taking a week of Advil and it has not helped.
Taking a week of Advil, like my stomach still feels a little bit wonky sometimes, and like I don't know what to tell you. Like, not to go into too much detail, but like, man, my shits aren't as crisp as I want them to be. So like, can I
I'm
go
not
see
shitting
a GI
in 4K
doc?
like I used to.
Yeah, I used to shit in 8K, and now I'm at like at best 1080p.
Dude, I feel you.
So like, I was like, all right, whatever. Can I go tomorrow? I'm going to be like, can I go see a GI specialist?
You
like,
might have the same thing that my brother has,
which is
diverticulitis.
It's not. Well, actually, it is possible. My mother has it.
Yeah, so it's. I mean, there's a chance.
That would be feeling on the left side, not the right.
Right, but like after a certain point, I think it just fucks the whole system up a little.
Yes, but like I've never felt anything wonky on my left side. It's been the right side the whole time.
Yeah, but you could just have a weird fucking. You could have weird.
I could just have IBS. You know.
I mean, you could have that too.
But like,
or it could be colitis.
More than anything, it's just been like aggravating.
Yeah.
To not have an answer. Well, not only that, but it's like they're like, "Oh, have you been more stressed lately?" Well, like, yeah, no shit. Because I haven't had answers to what the fuck's going on.
Have you seen the world? But also, my tummy hurts.
My tummy hurts.
My tummy hurts, and
month.
I'm mad at the government.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude, my brother's going through like a very similar thing, but he at least finally got a diagnosis.
That's good.
I don't know what I was gonna say. Today was a very stressful day for me.
I'm sorry about that. What happened?
Shit just happens, man. So Well, I mean, you got a taste of it in the D&D chat where I was like, I woke up, drove 30 minutes to get to. So I wasn't sure that I needed to be present at this site visit, aside from the fact that I'm the director of operations. And I feel like I probably would have been more useful if somebody had asked me a question. Like if someone had been like, so what's the use of this building going to be? And I could have been like, oh, it's going to be a transitional residence for homeless families. And they would have been like, oh, okay, good. I literally just stood around and talked to one of our board members and one of the members of the construction team that, like, I know.
Yeah.
I literally, woke up at 6:30 so that I could get ready to leave at 7. Got ready to leave at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Left at, like, 7:10. Stopped at Dunkin' Donuts to get myself breakfast and a coffee because Matt doesn't function at fucking 7 a.m. without coffee. It's one of the rare times I actually buy coffee because caffeine does nothing but keep me awake and make me feel shitty at the same time. So I bought myself a coffee, drove 30 minutes to get to the site of our new building, and then I was there for 18 minutes. The site visit took all of 18 minutes. I spent the next 12 minutes eating my breakfast in my car. Jeez. Where I just sat in my car and like very slowly ate my breakfast, listened to like a morning radio show, and I was just like, I'm not in a rush. I don't typically get to work till 10 o'clock in the morning, so I'm gonna take my time.
Yeah. Got
bored of that by 8:30 and drove the 30 minutes back to Nashua so that I could go to work early, an hour early.
Jeez.
And I was like, because I had asked my boss, I was like, is this something that I actually need to attend? Do they really need me there? Because the meeting that we had last week was a meeting with the whole design team. So, like, we're purchasing property, we're outfitting it for our use. There might have been questions about, like, what does security need to look like? What does electrical need to look like? This, that, the other. And those are questions that I felt like I needed to be present to answer if they came up. But really, it was just introduction. So I was like, okay, I'm not mad I came because I got to meet the team that we're working with, but also, like, you know, had anyone had questions, I would have been able to say, like, yeah, this is what we're thinking of for this, that, and the other. Today, it was just like, oh, okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, right? It's just like, well,
like literally, I shook the hands of the two gentlemen that showed up to the site today, and that was it. Like, they didn't ask me anything. There was nothing that they were even asking the board member or the member of the construction team. Like, they were just wandering through, looking at the site, and then they turned around and left. And I was like, I drove 30 minutes for that? And it, like, again, it wouldn't have been an issue if it had, like, if I had had some relevance. But really, the board member and this member of construction could have gone without me and just updated us. I mean, again, you said it in chat that I was there as, like, a figurehead, but really anyone could have gone, and they would have gleaned as much information from that outing as I did. So it was really just... And then we had a staff meeting today, but because we were in back-to-back-to-back meetings all day, our staff meeting happened at 3 o'clock, and a lot of stuff starts to happen in our building at around, like, 3 to... dinner. So dinner starts at 6. And so anywhere between 3 and 6, we are just getting people who are like, they just got out of work and they want to donate stuff. Dinner's getting dropped off. The dinner volunteers are showing up to, like, cook. And so we're sitting in a meeting and I'm trying to present my piece of, like, what I've done in the last month. And the doorbell keeps ringing and, like, it's typically my job to run down and get the doorbell, just because I'm the least busy of other people.
But now you're not busy, yeah.
Right, like, I'm in the middle of talking, and it's like, the doorbell has rung 5 times since I started speaking. And, you know, my boss had told us that she wanted it to be a quick meeting. And so, like, people are making jokes or just trying to, like, make it an interesting meeting, trying to, like, they're just making light. They're, you know, conversating as you would in a meeting. And this was, I broke character because in meetings I'm typically very professional, but my boss, like, we're in the middle of speaking about, or, like, somebody's making a joke about something, and my boss just goes, okay, you can go now, like, talking to another member of staff. And I was like, yeah, guys, stop having fun. And every just, like, eyes wide looked at me like, how desperately are you trying to die today? I was just like, oh, fuck. I should not have done that. And then the other thing that made it stressful is, so we get these packages from Amazon. Hi, Megan.
Hi.
So we get these packages from Amazon that just come in like these big, like, sort of tarp material bins. And we had 4 of them left over from last week, and we got another 4 of them today. And we have people coming to the building tomorrow that have been to the building 15 times. And my boss was like, can we tidy up the front entryway? And I was like, my sister in Christ, my workday is about to be over. Where in that do you think I'll have time to do this? And so I was just like, you know what? I'm not even going to clean it up. Like, what's the point? And then somebody else on staff was like, just have, you know, your college students do it because they need the credit and you need them to do something. And I was like, fucking, yeah, but it's also a pain in my ass that I now have to come to work early tomorrow to make sure that that hallway's clean so that these people that have been to our building 15 times know that we keep the building clean. I was like, we're not giving tours to new people. We are like, these are people that have seen us when we have stacks of donations in our front entryway. I was like, also, if people want to be upset that the front entryway looks like that, we know where to put donations. Don't put them in the front entryway. We have a whole room called the donation room for a reason. So anyways, it was a stressful day. I'm excited that it's over and that I get to talk to you silly gooses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Silly
Megan,
gooses.
how's stuff going?
Fine. I made a Pokemon terrarium today.
Fuck yeah,
Oh my
dude.
god.
Yeah, so, like, what I do is for the children.
For the children.
Obviously.
Yes.
Of course.
For the children, obviously.
Yeah.
So you take, like, a clear...
Not for your own personal enjoyment at all.
No, 1,000% no. So I hate it here. So you take like a clear Christmas ornament that like breaks in half, essentially. I mean, it comes in half
it comes
because you're meant to
broken in
put
half.
like, yeah, it comes broken.
You guys
But, like,
know what
essentially-
she's fucking talking about. Stop being
I know,
weird.
yeah, they know. And so like you put a piece of cardboard in there and like cover it with shit, and it looks like a little like
Like a
area, like the forest
Yeah.
that they're in. And then I bought what was supposed to be 48 like Pokemon, off-brand Pokemon cake toppers
Yeah.
figurines. And I had to go through them with my friend at work and put together, like, group them into S-tier Pokemon, which looked like the Pokemon.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mid-tier Pokemon, where there was something slightly off about them, but, like, people got the point.
Yeah.
And the rejects.
Yeah.
Like,
These weren't even close.
Charizard has never been the color of dirt,
Yeah.
and his
Until today.
until today.
Yeah.
Like, Jolteon, they couldn't even bother. Like, Jolteon had one leg.
There you go.
Jolteon had one big middle leg.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not what you look like. Ninetales, I don't know what was happening. Why was she green? But they got Cloyster right. For some reason, Cloyster looked absolutely fine. They're like, we know what a vagina looks like. We know how to make Cloyster. So that was pretty much my day. Oh, and then someone called. And I was like, Jesus Christ, I just need to write my stories. Like, what do you want? And so they were just like, hello, 911, is this Drake at Library? And I was like, yes, how can I help you today? And they were like, it took them forever to, like, tell me what they wanted. They like, for some reason, kept pussyfooting around it. And I'm like, ooh, this is going to be really juicy. Like, maybe they're embarrassed. And I'm like, I'm going to get onto, like, the dark web. I'm going to have to, like, download a Tor browser. Like, we're going to have to get into some shit here. And they were like, I want information on female firefighters from before 2012. And I was like, that's it? That's all you want? Why can't you Google it? And they're like, I haven't had the time. And I was like, so you have the time
to
go
drive to the library.
No, she had the time to pick up the phone. She was in her house.
Oh, she called. Sorry. Sorry. I forgot that she called. I thought this was a person who came in person to ask for this.
No, she was just like, hello. And I was just like, she was like, how did you find this information? And I was like, Google. And she's like, slow down, you're going too fast. I'm like, I have said one step.
I've said one word with 2 syllables.
She's like, I'm using pen and paper. It takes me a while to write. I'm like,
you have the arthritis?
I was like, Google.
Ooh.
And she was like, how do you spell it? And I was like, I'm hanging up. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to have this conversation anymore.
So I did something really fun, and I'm happy that I did it, and I told you guys about it. But I did I had an AI record the voicemail for my company.
Yeah, but it didn't work.
I mean, it did. It's just when I tried to convert it to a WAV file so that it sounded crisper, it did not sound crisper. And then I just used the original MP3 file, and it was okay-ish.
Okay.
So it works.
What? Hey, did you use ChatGPT? What did you use?
No. It was hang on. I think it was called Elven Labs.
Okay.
Or
well,
11.
That sounds fake.
11 Labs.
Huh.
It all sounds fake.
Speech synthesis.
Yes.
Missy,
I hear
don't
you.
come down here if you're just gonna start a ruckus. Miss Ziti was sleeping. You don't get to just come and invade her space and then be angry that she's here. She precedes you.
Says you.
Missy's frustrated. Missy came down.
Yeah.
She's frustrated that she's here now. But she brought herself.
Same.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm frustrated that I bring myself to work every day, but like,
You gotta pay the bills, though.
Sister, I feel
here
you.
we are.
Anyways, yeah, it was really cool to
have
go
it
through
today,
the
so keep
process
going.
of getting an AI to write a script or to like read a script, and then I was just tweaking like spelling so that it pronounced things correctly. It was just an interesting thing to do.
All right, I've found our today.
You found your today?
Oh.
Yeah, I found the today, so we can start whenever.
Do we have an order? Mine's like a really dark story, so
Mine's very dumb.
I took Megan's place.
Okay, that's rude.
And did a dark story. Mine's also.
I think it's.
I mean, it's
Why
not
is everyone
super
taking
long.
my shit?
Huh?
Why is everyone taking my stuff?
I mean, I'm not
Why is everyone taking your
stuff.
steez?
I'm not in the Japanese theater of World War II.
Okay, I don't always do that.
You do. You're the only one that's allowed.
Tonight we're in the 1500s in Japan.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
I just feel like
yeah.
I'm being typecast.
Let me pull up our notes from last week, and I can tell you what our last week was like. Last week was Zach, then Megan, then me.
Have I gone first for a while?
I don't
think I have.
You have.
No, Megan, you go first.
Yeah, I don't think I have. So
Why don't we
will
do
go
Megan,
first.
then me, then Zach, just so that we can like have a darkness sandwich in the center?
That sounds good.
It's like a reverse Oreo.
Wait, so what are we doing?
Delicious.
It's gonna be
Me.
Megan first, then
Yep.
me, and then you, so that we can end
All
on a
together.
dumb
Okay.
one.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Order for tonight is Megan, followed by Zach, followed by me, followed by me, then Zach. Zach is the caboose.
I'm getting tea from my friend about something, so.
Tea?
Okay. Yeah, I love drama so much.
Dude, me too.
I love it. Like, nothing gives me greater,
Joy.
like, joy in life. Like, just the will to keep living.
Is there any chance on God's earth that I can just run and pee quick?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I
not.
should have done it before now,
I can't believe you.
but I was busy.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
I cannot believe you've
All
done
right, I'll
this.
be back in a minute.
Go. Leave.
Okay, bye. Stay right there. I'll be right
Excuse me?
back. You can get the heck out of here.
You just like hear the commentary as he like slowly leaves the room.
I know, it's the best part. It's just like random things in the background of like listening to him just fucking.
Minor
Do whatever.
explosions.
Yeah, right? It's a couple of
Are
saw
you on-
noises, a taking off plane, a small bomb, you know, the normal
What's-
cartoon shit,
It's like, didn't your basement just get redone? Like, what's happening down there?
right? Also, if he's gonna go
Are
pee,
you-
I might grab myself a couple of cookies.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll just be
Fuck
here.
yeah. Okay. Sing the audience a song, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. So today I was like looking up the population of South Dakota. Don't ask me why. I was just curious what they contribute to this great nation. And it's not a lot, to be honest. Like they have just shy of like 900,000 people.
You're all right. Put your head down. Go to sleep.
And I just don't think that's enough for them to have like any say in any voting body, because what they do is always wrong, because mostly they vote for fracking and corn. I think they're really keeping us on daylight savings time. They're holding us back as a
The
nation.
farmers?
South Dakota.
Oh, South Dakota. That's fair.
Yeah, I was telling our listeners about South Dakota.
Oh, did Zach leave too?
Yeah, I was just here alone talking about South Dakota.
That's crazy. Can I tell you about a crazy thing that is going on in the bathroom?
Your bathroom?
Yeah, so, okay. The way that our house is set up is that our basement has, like, the makings of an in-law apartment. Where, like, it has a
Yes.
shower in the bathroom, and if we wanted to, we can convert the room that I'm in into, like, a bedroom and living space.
Why don't you do that?
Huh?
Why don't you do that?
Well, because we didn't have anyone to move in. Like, we did that when my ex lived here, but we have no need to now. My dad and I both use it as an office / my gaming space. So,
Okay.
anyways, there's a shower in the bathroom in the basement. And I don't know what the fuck was happening, but my dad has, like, a light hanging in, like, such a way that it looks like he was interrogating the shower curtain.
Yeah, he was just
What
like,
did I
tell me
just
what
walk
you
into?"
know.
It's literally just like, so it's just this big spotlight that is hanging and pointing in the direction of the shower. But, like, there's nothing of
It's
note.
like, tell me what you... Well, I mean, shower curtains notoriously know a lot of things.
They do.
Like,
They
they
see
have a lot of
everything.
secrets. Don't get it wrong. They may look transparent, but they actually hold a lot of secrets.
They hold all the secrets. But anyways, I just wanted to say that it looks like such a weird scene in the bathroom down here, because it just looks like my dad was shining a light for no reason on a shower curtain.
Classic Roger.
Classic Roger that did nothing wrong.
Classic Raj.
Truth be told, it is
Rock.
classic Roger, because he'll do things and we'll all just sort of be sitting there staring at him going like, what the fuck is this? So, anyways, feel free to like...
You guys
count us
ready?
in and
Okay.
get us started. This is an After Dark that I might have to listen to because Megan had a whole diatribe about South Dakota and how they're holding us back, so...
Yeah, I did. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.